Hi, Collective. We're going to dive right in and get you a message and see what you need to hear for your highest and greatest good. Welcome to Don't Dim to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. We're going to start with some overall energy and see what Spirit wants you to know. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get some overall energy and see what Spirit wants you to know for your highest and greatest good. Okay, Spirit, can we please get some overall energy? Hope everybody had a lovely day. All right, what do my truth seekers and my wisdom warriors need to know? Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands popping out. Some of you could be feeling very guarded right now. Okay, Spirit, what else? Yes, you've been through a lot. We've got Seven of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. That's 77. That number is significant. You could look up the angel number 77. It's also giving me 777. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another 7, but it's kind of like jackpot energy. You could be born in 1977. 77 could be your favorite number. 7 is a very spiritual number. You could be born in July. You could be a Cancer. Okay, so you could be protecting yourself from a group of people at this time. And you could have had, I feel like you've had a lot of patience with this group of people. And you've been investing in boundaries, healthy boundaries. We have the Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Yes, I feel like you have put yourself first. You've been very, very patient with this group of people, and please just take this as it resonates. This is a general collective reading, so if it doesn't apply, then don't make it fit, okay? Don't worry about it if it doesn't speak to your spirit. Yes, so we've got the Five of Cups at the bottom. It's kind of feeling like you're protecting yourself against a group of people, and you're investing in yourself. You're investing in knowledge. You're investing in whatever it is that you're working on. You could be working on your career. You could be working on your spirituality. You could be working on a business. You could be working on anything creative. The Seven of Pentacles. This deck is, I've been working with this deck for a while. It's really interesting. She's got, it's like, you remember the jewelry boxes, the old school jewelry boxes, and you open them and there's a little ballerina in it. That's what she has for her, basically in her head. She's got a little ballerina just kind of, dancing around. So that's giving me, it's kind of giving me childhood memories, just kind of investing in your childhood dreams, things that you, just being playful, more playful with yourself, like doing things that, investing in things that make you happy, that make you feel free and joyous. And, maybe you wanted to be a ballerina, or you took ballet when you were younger, and now you're taking some sort of version of ballet today. Maybe it's like more like Pilates or something like that, or maybe you just literally decided to take ballet as an adult. You're just getting back to having more fun and investing in yourself and the things that you like to do when you were younger. You're doing more of that now, and I think that's really beautiful. But yes, with this Seven of Wands here, you're definitely protecting yourself. Definitely protecting yourself. She has a bird head here, so I feel like this group of people, whoever they are to you, they underestimated you. I think they, and I don't like to say this, but it's giving me that they just thought you were really not intelligent, that you were kind of like a bird brain. And I don't like to say that, but it's giving me that they didn't think that you were smart at all or intelligent, but you are. You're very smart. You're smart enough to have boundaries against these people because they're not, possibly not healthy for you. Also with this Three of Pentacles, I'm getting they're holding a moon in a jar, and I'm getting that you're possibly hiding the fact that you're extremely intuitive from this group of people. So not only did they underestimate your intelligence, they underestimated how intuitive you are. Yeah. And they also have butterfly wings. So you could have had a major spiritual awakening, a rebirth, a new beginning. And these people definitely underestimated you all the way through, like from start to finish. They underestimated your intelligence, your emotional intelligence, your actual, you know, intelligence, I guess. I don't know how to say that, but you know, your smarts, how smart you are, book smart, street smart. And then they underestimated how intuitive you are. They underestimated how connected you are to spirit, to your higher power, whatever you resonate with, your connection to God. Yeah, they underestimated all of that. And with this Temperance card, I'm really getting, obviously it's patience, it's balance, but this, so it's a puzzle, right? So I feel like these people really, they made you go to pieces and they left you to put yourself back together. That's what I'm getting from this. You know, you're putting your life back together piece by piece, and you've been doing this for perhaps quite some time. And you're putting yourself back together, you're putting your life back together. You could possibly be uh, manifesting a divine counterpart. She's kind of putting together, it looks like a counterpart here. But what I'm really getting intuitively here is just that you've had to put your life back together after someone or some people have completely made you fall to pieces. Yeah. Definitely an overall energy of you were so underestimated. So underestimated. Okay. What else, Spirit? That's the overall energy. So, a group of people underestimated you. And now you have your boundaries up very, very strong. You're not sharing how intuitive you are. And that's okay. I mean, you can move in silence. No worries there. But you're investing in yourself. You're investing in yourself at this time. Okay, Spirit, what else? What else do we have here? Yeah, they really shredded you to pieces. You went through a lot with this. It looks like a group of people with the Three of Pentacles. They could have made you feel really vulnerable, or they could have tore you down when you were very vulnerable. Spirit, what is this Three of Pentacles? Can you tell me more for this, please? Oops. Excuse me. Just fell on the ground. Okay. Yeah, this is the Five of Pentacles. They left you out in the cold when you're extremely vulnerable. And I'm saying that because in the Three of Pentacles, these beings are not clothed, so they're very vulnerable. Yeah. Yeah, they left you out in the cold. Mm-hmm. And you could have, the way that she looks on here, or this person looks on here, is she's got her hands folded, almost like she's praying, or she's just like begging for help, like please don't leave, or I really need help right now. And this group of people, they left you to fall to pieces. They left you behind. They left you in the Five of Pentacles. Yep. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, please. Yeah. You could have felt bound by them. It could have took you a long time to get over this. Up to 5 years. We've got the Page of Cups now. You are very intuitive, first of all. And you're getting a new creative opportunity here. You had to face your own demons, though. You had to face a lot of your own demons. I'm seeing on this card the fit of the it looks like a mermaid in this cup, and she has, or this mermaid, he, she, they, it has two faces, and then there's a like a skull mask in the trees. So that's really giving me that you could have been living a double life, or maybe the people that you were hanging out with, or these people that left you behind, were living a double life. But what I'm really getting from this is that you really had to face a lot. This could have been the catalyst to your spiritual awakening, when these people kind of left you behind in the Five of Pentacles. You really faced a lot of your own demons. You did a lot of the spiritual work, a lot of the healing work. And I don't know if you can see that, hopefully you can, but yeah, you realize that you were a different person when you were around these people, a person that you didn't really like or you didn't really recognize. And you did a lot of work on that, and you literally faced your demons, your fears, your insecurities, things like that, to get a new opportunity. Okay, tell me more about the Seven of Wands, Spirit, and the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more, please. Who are my truth seekers protecting themselves from? Who are they protecting themselves from, Spirit? We've got the High Priestess. Definitely getting, I feel like whoever this is for, whatever this was, when these people left you in the Five of Pentacles, this was the catalyst to your spiritual awakening. This caused your spiritual awakening. We've got the High Priestess here, and she's in a nest. So you are, I could be talking to a High Priest or High Priestess right now. You are very, very intuitive. You can feel things before they happen. You can see manipulation a mile away. You just know things. You hear things. You see things with your spiritual eye. And a lot of people don't understand you, and that's okay. You probably spend a lot of time by yourself, and that's okay too. You can feel people's energy, but she's in a nest, and you could be building something right now. You're building something really awesome, most likely, whether that's a business or just a different life. Just you're building the life that you've always wanted, or you're building something that your higher power is asking you to build, that God is asking you to build. Whatever your purpose is, that's what I'm getting from this. But what you're doing is you're protecting your spirituality, your purpose, you're protecting your new life from whoever this group is that left you in the Five of Pentacles. You're protecting your new life. What is she holding? She's holding something. I don't know if it's a scroll, but you've learned so much. So much. Wow. You've been investing in yourself for a long time. It could be up to 7 years. Between 5 to 7 years. when you're happy. You're investing in your happiness and your dreams, your wishes, your aspirations. Yeah. This could be your purpose. I mean, a lot of us your purpose could be your dream. I'm sure you're helping other people, especially if you're a high priestess or high priest, you're definitely helping other people. Yeah. There's butterflies in all of these cups. Yeah. You could have been in hermit mode for 5 to 7 years. Up to 5 to 7 years. You manifested a new beginning. They left you in the 5 of Pentacles. They left you out in the cold. They left you with probably nothing. You faced all your demons. You did the spiritual work. You became the high priestess. And now you're manifesting all your dreams. This is awesome. Okay, Spirit, anything else? Anything else the truth seekers need to be aware of? Okay. Let's ask, any blockages? Any blockages they need to be aware of, please? Blockages? What are the blockages? Okay. What are the blockages, Spirit? Okay, we have the Hermit card. I just love these cards so much. They're so interesting. So the Hermit card as a blockage. Well, it just depends where you are and how much work you've done, right? So if you feel like you still need to be in hermit mode, you still need to go within and do some spiritual work or do some healing work. I mean, we're always healing, I feel, but you're going to know if there's something big that you need to heal, right? If there's trauma, or if there's like if you're emotionally imbalanced and you need to get balanced, or if you can't stop thinking about your ex or something like that, you're gonna, if you are this high priestess, you're gonna know what you need to heal. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel when your energy's off. You're just gonna feel, or your spirit team's gonna let you know, like, hey, you might want to go into hermit mode or stay in hermit mode and do some more healing. But there's this tree, and she's on top of the tree and she sees her reflection. So you've done so much self-reflection. This is fantastic. Okay, well, tell me a little bit more about the Hermit. What about the Hermit? Give me one more card, Spirit. About the Hermit. Or maybe you don't feel like you've done enough. Yeah, we've got the 9 of Swords. Maybe you're feeling like you haven't done enough of the inner work. But from what I'm seeing, you have. So some of you might be feeling a little bit upset. We've got the 9 of Swords and the Hermit. You might be feeling like you haven't done enough of the work. But I feel like you have. So ask your spirit team, go to the Most High, ask, like, what do I need to heal? Please show me the truth. Please show me the truth in myself. Show me the truth in others. God, universe, spirit, show me what I need to heal. That's what I would do. That's just a suggestion. You know how you do your spiritual practices. So, yeah. I feel like you're worrying. You're doing all this worrying and this 9 of Swords when you don't need to. So, Let's get one more card from this deck, and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards. Okay, Spirit. Hermit, Knight of Swords. Do my truth seekers need to be worried? Do they need to be worried? I don't feel like you do. Get one more card. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, to me, it's kind of like a warning against not taking fast action. Here's this one. This is the Knight of Swords in this deck. He's got his sword drawn. He's on a fast horse. He's moving real fast. There are crows all around him too, and he is a crow. So the number 7 is definitely significant because there are 7 crows on here, including himself, which that gives us 777. So this is jackpot energy. So this is a good sign. I really feel like you've done the healing. So don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. I almost said hot. I don't know why. Yeah. He looks kind of depressed a little bit on this card too. Or he looks, I don't know if it's depressed or tired. I don't know. Don't make any rash moves without talking to your spirit team. Let's see. I mean, some of you might not have done all the work, and staying in hermit mode is required. Again, ask your spirit guides, ask your higher power for advice. Okay, Spirit, can we get more? Let's get more energy out of here. Okay, what's the advice? All right, we have positive movement forward. This is the 8 of Wands. Smooth sailing. It's in a sailboat. Huh. Just like you are clear to move forward. Some of you. This is for the ones that are doing the work. You know who you are. All right, we've got crown chakra, another 7. Another 7. Crown chakra. Your crown chakra is activated. Okay. All right, intuition. Yes. Look at that. Whoever I'm talking to, the folks I'm talking to are very, very intuitive. Use your intuition. Trust that feeling. Trust that gut feeling. Okay. Feels like this is just confirmation. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, we got the truth. Look at that. You know the truth. You've done the work. If you've done the work, you know you've done the work. Yep. And if you haven't done the work, you know you need to go within and keep working at it. There are no shortcuts in shadow work. There are no shortcuts. All right, we have emotional loss and balance. Balance, this is number 11. This is temperance again. And it's giving me intuition again. So, or no, I feel like this is the magician. Yes, this is the magician because You have all the tools. You have all the tools you need. You have all the tools you need. You've done the work. You've done the work. Look, this is the Magician. You have all the tools. Now, this is emotional loss. This is, I believe that this is the five. This is the five of Pentacles again. Yeah, I mean, you could have really cared about these people who kind of left you in the dust back there. Sorry about my camera, but yeah, this was not easy. This was not easy. This could have been one of the hardest things you've ever been through. But you could be really grateful for it because it was the catalyst to your awakening. So yes, it was an emotional loss. It was really hard. You could probably still be processing grief right now. But you're grateful that it happened. Yeah. Okay, we've got love begins, hope, transformation, and universe. Ooh, look at this energy. Wow. This is a new beginning with love and hope. I believe this is the sun or the star. Transformation and universe. Look at this energy. This is amazing. This is what you have coming. If you're not already feeling this now, this is what you have coming. Look at that. I don't know that I've ever seen better cards out of this deck. All fall out. So this transformation happened for a reason. If you're not feeling like the energy of hope now, you will. You will. And this love, if this love isn't another person, this could be love for yourself. You could finally have found self-love. This could be love for spirit, for God, for universe. For universe. But this is happening for you. The universe has made this happen for you. You very well could have asked the universe for help. You could have been like, something needs to change. Please help me. I can't do this anymore. Please help me transform. Please help me get out of XYZ situation, or please help me overcome this addiction or something like that. And you could have been feeling the opposite of this. You could have been feeling hopeless, and the universe came in and gave you hope back. That's what happened to me. This is awesome. Again, if you're not feeling this now, or if you haven't been through this yet, this is what's coming. This is beautiful. Yeah, we've got conflict and defeat at the bottom. You've been through, but you've been through hell and back. You've been through hell and back. You deserve this. You deserve harmony. You deserve harmony. You deserve peace. You deserve a firm foundation. Yeah. You deserve to heal your heart chakra. You deserve love. Even if you don't want love from another person, that's okay. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve God's love, Spirit's love. Yes. Keep your heart open. My ear is ringing so loud. Yes. Passion ignited, firm foundation. Need I say more? Whew. I feel like these people, this group or whatever, they just They did not want this for you. They wanted to keep you in the Nine of Swords. I'm looking at this yes card right here. They wanted to keep you in the Nine of Swords. Well, that's not happening. That's not happening. You are in your creative era. That's what's up. All right. Let's get a message from Starseeds. Starseed message. Yes. You deserve, like, I just want you to see this. This is like, whew, I love this. Love begins, hope, and harmony. Look at this. Hope you can see this. Love begins, hope, and harmony. You deserve this. You do. You deserve this. There is a lot of green here. Heart chakra. Heart chakra. Again, if this isn't, you deserve equal give and take with a lover, with a friend, with a work situation, with a business partner, with family. You got to stop giving so much of yourself. I feel like you've learned this. Many of you have learned this. But even if you're not looking for love, this is love with self. This is love with spirit. This is respect. This is boundaries, healthy boundaries. This is like, hey, I'm a nice giving person, but don't get it twisted. Put some respect on my name. Okay? Seriously. You deserve respect. You give it, you deserve it. Don't accept anything less. Do not. Okay, Spirit. What's the message from the Starseeds? Starseeds, please. Okay. Truth and balance. Yeah, I feel like what I'm getting from that is like, so many times we feel like we need to look outside of ourselves for the answers, or outside of ourselves. Like, what do we need? What do we need? Oh, I need to go here. I need to go there. But really, we have all the tools we need inside of us. We have our intuition. We have our spiritual tools and practices. We have our heart, and we have our manifestation skills. We have our emotions. We have the truth. I mean, even if the truth is hard to hear sometimes, but we have it. We need it. We need to get out of our illusions and hear the truth and share the truth and understand the truth. And we need to take action, right? Wands are action, swords are truth, cups are emotions. And then we have our pentacles, right? What pentacles are not just, it's not just physical money. It's abundance. It's understanding the law of attraction. Abundance and joy and family and peace and legacy and all of the things. It's not just, $100 or whatever. It's not just cash. Okay, we have I'm sorry, defenselessness, regretting past wrongs, and uprooting. Okay, so I don't know if this is your energy or if this is the people that you're dealing with, but there's a need here for perhaps resentments to be looked at, or just apologies, forgiveness, like a real apology, not like, I'm sorry you felt this way, or I'm sorry I made you feel this way. No, an actual, like, hey, I was wrong back there. I regret what I did back there. My part was XYZ, and I'm really sorry. Like, I apologize for hurting you. I was wrong. A real apology, whether that's from you or from the people you're dealing with. But somebody wants to right past wrongs, because it's really cutting them deep. I'm getting this with this roots. It's like really, really eating at them. Look at that. It's really, really, really eating at them. This could be a twin flame to you, or a divine partner, or a false twin flame. It could be a lover, someone that you that broke up with you, or this could be a family member, strange family member, something like that. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, let's get advice from your angels, and then we'll close it out. Yeah. Sometimes people they leave things unsaid because they take for granted that they're going to see the person again. A lot of times we don't see that person again. I'm hearing that song, who is it by? Say What You Need to Say. I think it's by John Mayer. I think it's by John Mayer. You can fact check me on that. But it's the Say What You Need to Say. And I think it's basically like, hey, really just tell the truth. Say how you feel. Say what you mean. Apologize. Make things right with people, because you just never know what's going to happen. You don't know if they're going to leave this earth. You don't know, even if they don't leave this earth, you don't know if you're ever going to see that person again, or if you're ever going to talk to them again. So why wouldn't you just say what you need to say? I don't get it. We hold on to anger way too long. We hold on to discontent way too long. Why? Because we're unhealed? I used to do it when I was unhealed. Okay, angels, what do we have for my truth seekers and my wisdom warriors? What is the advice? Closing advice. Move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. Okay, this could be in any way. I was getting dancing earlier, ballet dancing. If there are any ballet dancers. Any kind of dancing, though. Move your body. Exercise, dancing, walking. Oh. Any way you want to move your body. But that is the advice from your angels. I want to see what's on the bottom. Ooh, studying and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. So true. You learn something new every day. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's your message. I hope that it was helpful. Remember, don't dim to fit in, shine bright, and live true. If this message resonated, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.